Hi. I can't be with you in person today, but I'm really happy that we could spend this time together to share ideas about a subject that I know we all have a common interest in. And that common interest is the future. Today, we will be looking at the buildings of the future and how they impact the people who use them. We all have dreams of a better, healthier future. And of course, the buildings we spend our time in have an important part to play in that future. For example, did you know that we spend 90% of our time inside buildings? It's true. Now, you might be thinking, do I really spend 90% of my life inside buildings? But even if you only spend 50% of your life inside them, would you agree that the buildings in which we spend our time should be designed to meet our future needs? That means that the buildings of the future would actually be designed around you, be designed for you. Let's think about that for a moment. Buildings of the future are actually about you. And if we accept that buildings should be designed with the people who use them at the very core of the design, we can start to ask the questions, how does the design of buildings and the technology used in buildings affect us? If a building could be truly interactive, perfectly tuned to people's needs, could it support us with our tasks and have a positive impact on our productivity and well-being? Could a building be optimized to meet our individual needs? Or even better, could a building be optimized and provide a perfect environment for everyone who uses the building? Could a building that uses the right technology help us with our daily tasks? And can that same building make a positive impact on how we feel? And could our common goal be for every building to be healthy, intelligent, cognitive, and sustainable? Imagine a sustainable building that continuously adapts to changing conditions and uses no more energy than is absolutely necessary. A building that interacts and learns from its occupants and even predicts human behavior. Imagine walking into a building where every piece of technology is interacting to help you unlock your full potential. And that same building is designed to positively impact every individual's productivity, safety, health, and well-being. And imagine that wherever you go in that building, it is adapting to your needs to make your life better, to make your day better. And if we get everything right, the building will just make you feel good. Now, when we consider the evolution of buildings, we've already seen a shift away from individual buildings that are designed and built for one purpose. You could think about a bakery, maybe a clothing store, a cinema, or even a railway station. Today, these places can all be found within easy access, mixed-use developments, along with many other services including retail, office, even living spaces, flats and apartments. Today, we want an immersive experience, all under one roof. And as we start to imagine life after COVID-19, these mixed-use indoor spaces that we've become so accustomed to, they will need to change. They will need to adapt. Well, we can turn to technology. Technology will help people find safe, healthy indoor spaces and then continuously monitor and optimize the environment to keep them safe. Technology is already making a difference in the way we use buildings. The buildings of today can learn about the behaviour of the occupants, and then they can automatically adjust the indoor environment to meet their needs. But there is so much more to come. Advancements in smart sensing, software, and data analytics means that we now have access to valuable data which will enable us to set up sustainable energy management strategies for buildings. And these advancements in technology means that we can now optimize the performance of a building over its entire lifetime. And this results in a reduction in energy consumption, improvements in well-being, and a reduced impact in the environment. And of course, better experiences for the occupants, but crucially, over the building's entire lifetime. And as a result of prioritizing people and technology at the design stage of every building, we can eventually look forward to a time when all buildings are optimized to positively impact well-being. And of course, the goal must be all buildings should be carbon neutral and energy positive. So choosing the right technology for your building now will help secure a brighter future for generations to come. Now think about this. The future of the building doesn't always need to be a new skyscraper using the very latest building materials. The latest developments in wireless technology make it entirely possible to update and future-proof almost any building. There's already a growing trend for wireless lighting solutions that use smart sensing and artificial intelligence to learn how indoor spaces are being used. We already have examples of buildings using this latest wireless self-learning technology. And this self-learning technology is always updating, always optimizing itself, and always adapting to change. But again, crucially, over the entire lifetime of the building. So think about this. The building of the future could quite possibly be the one you're sitting in right now or the one you work in. Now, our vision of the future must be to have intelligent, autonomous buildings that have very little need for human intervention. We're already on our way to achieving this through the use of artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence allows us to create intelligent and cognitive buildings that continuously monitor the environmental conditions, the building usage, and the behavior of the occupants. And with enough data, we can start to predict future scenarios so that the building is always optimized through its entire lifetime. Imagine the reduction in carbon footprint and the cost savings of running the building that can be achieved over its lifetime if we make the right technology choices now. But crucially, let's not forget the human interaction with the building. Buildings of the future will all have mechanisms in place so humans can very simply interact with the building. This will allow people to control their environment and give feedback about how the building is performing and how they feel about their environment. What we know is the interaction between technology and the occupants of buildings is absolutely key to providing perfect indoor environments. We cannot underestimate the impact that buildings have on the way we feel, our mood, our health, our productivity, and how we interact with each other. And of course, buildings really do have the power to make us feel engaged and inspired when we get it right. If you walk into any building where well-being has been placed at the very center of its design, you will immediately see and feel the difference. What you may not notice is the technology that's delivering the beautiful and natural lighting and other experiences. This is because the building will have circadian lighting that is imitating natural light, and it's so natural that you won't notice it at all. You'll only know that it's a beautiful and fantastic place to be. But be assured, technology is playing a crucial role in making sure that the building services are centrally managed and working together to optimize every space within the building. By designing buildings where the services are connected and interacting with each other, we can ensure that all of the elements that affect our well-being and our productivity, such as lighting, temperature, humidity, and air quality, are optimized to provide perfect conditions. And by placing people at the very core of the building design, we focus on how technology can be used to positively impact our experience. In 2020, the COVID-19 global pandemic changed the world. We've all been affected in some way, and here in 2021, we still find ourselves in challenging times. But there is light and hope ahead, and we are adapting, we are innovating, and we're doing that in response to new challenges. And as we plan to enter a post-pandemic world, we know that people want to return to buildings that are safe and healthy. We know that people want more than ever to interact with each other and collaborate. We know that people and businesses make progress and grow through shared experiences and their ability to innovate. And that's really tough to do remotely. So we need to find new ways to come together again. And technology and building design can play its part. Technology and building design can help us achieve that dream. Now, innovations in building design and technology will radically alter the way people and buildings interact with each other, and we cannot fully anticipate what the future holds. But we don't have to wait. We already have intelligent lighting and smart building solutions that can make the return to work, school, or any other indoor environment a safe and healthy experience. And by starting to use this technology now, we take one step closer to our vision of future buildings. So how would I define a building of the future? To summarize, the building of the future is cognitive. It's constantly learning, and it's constantly adapting to the environment and the changing needs of people. The building of the future is intelligent. It will use artificial intelligence to optimize itself over its entire lifetime. The building of the future will learn what you want, when you want it, to make your day better. The building of the future is designed to be healthy. It will have a measurable impact on how you feel, your health, and your well-being. And the sustainable building of the future must be carbon neutral and energy positive. But most of all, I have to say that the building of the future is all about you. It will be designed to care for you. You will be at the very core of every action. Every single decision that is made during the lifetime of that building will benefit you. So, thank you for listening. Together, we have a chance to shape the future of buildings. So I wish you a happy, healthy, prosperous future wherever you are.